Joe Biden. One, two, one, good. We have about 4 minutes, so make sure the processional's out ready to go. Where's the tape? 1 minute. Go big. Trumpet. Trumpet. Sit on the stand first, okay? What? What? Huh?
Good evening, parents, siblings, members of the extended family, faculty, staff, administration, members of the Board of School Directors, alumni, friends, and candidates for graduation. My name is Brian McFeely, and I serve as principal here at Mount Lebanon High School. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2019. We are pleased that you could join us this evening to pay tribute to the candidates for graduation assembled on the field. These candidates and I realize that they are part of tonight's ceremony because of the support and inspiration from all of you. From all of us to all of you, we thank you. We also extend our thanks to all who have worked so diligently behind the scenes to make this a memorable ceremony. A graduation is truly a community event. I would like to extend a special thank you to our Mount Lebanon Fire Department and School District Technology Department for providing aerial coverage with the use of a drone that is in flight throughout the ceremony this evening. At this time, I would like to begin by asking the audience to please stand, remove your hats, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Now it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium a graduate of Mount Lebanon High School class of 1978, a 2017 Great Alumni Award recipient, and the current president of the Mount Lebanon Board of School Directors, Mr. Michael Reamer.
Good evening, class of 2019 and special guests. Before I start into this, I also want to pay a tribute for a moment on this very special 75th anniversary of D-Day and to those veterans that are here. Would those veterans kindly stand and be recognized? Thank you, and thank you for your service to our country. Class of 2019, I'm humbled and honored to speak to you on this very special night. This is the 105th commencement of Mount Lebanon High School. That number certainly represents a lot of commencement speeches and many, many graduates. I count myself as one of those graduates, along with my mother and 2 daughters. I'm sure that many of your parents and grandparents are Mount Lebanon graduates also. As we begin this wonderful celebration of your accomplishments and achievements, please let me be the first to welcome you into the Mount Lebanon High School alumni family. I've learned a lot since I sat in this very field on that side more than a few years ago, 41. I wish I could share everything that I've learned, but we certainly don't have enough time for that, and I'm sure you're not interested in everything. But however, I would like to share a few of the lessons that I've learned that I think have a broader appeal and application to you seniors. First lesson, be humble. We are not all going to be athletic superstars, famous celebrities, but we certainly can strive to be genuine, know our inner self, and understand that each of us has skills, experience, and character that we bring to every encounter. Be accepting of others' talents and perspectives, and recognize that your experience, while it has played a part in defining you, has not been everybody's experience. The second lesson, and this is one that is particularly important to me: focus on service to others. All of you, and I mean all of you here tonight, had someone, and probably all of you in most cases, had many people that took an interest in you and helped you to this ceremony here tonight. Think about those role models for a moment. You probably look at parents, family, friends, teacher or teachers, or an advisor. As you continue on with your life, know that while you will continue to be mentored, you now have the awesome responsibility to help show others the way. It is your duty to lend an ear or a hand to someone who doesn't share your experience, your hard-earned wisdom, and lighten their load just a little. The third lesson: express gratitude. As I mentioned earlier, you didn't make it here tonight on your own, so you shouldn't be afraid to thank those who helped you along the way. Those helpers don't always know the role that they played in our lives. It's up to us to make sure that they understand and encourage them to spread that knowledge and love to others. I believe in the saying, what goes around comes around. Unfortunately, oftentimes, this has negative connotations, but it doesn't have to. Spread positivity and show appreciation, and you will see it reflected in those around you. In this world, we certainly need a lot more of that. The final lesson: respect. In our society today, there are countless ways to demonstrate disrespect, and I have seen a lot of it over the years. But those very same tools, be they mobile apps, social media, or just in-person encounters, can just as easily be used to show respect. Every generation thinks that the next is less accomplished, less differential, and less respectful. But I don't see it here with this young people that I am fortunate to interact with. As a body, you are more knowledgeable, engaged, and community-minded than the graduating classes that came before you. You are. You've earned it, and I respect you for it. I hope that you will continue to earn that respect with how you carry yourself beyond the nurturing walls of Mount Lebanon High School. I hope you will, in turn, exhibit that respect for others, including and especially those students that will follow after you. Living these lessons, if you let them, help define you as a person and as a leader. There are, of course, countless others, but I do believe that a Mount Lebanon graduate who carries him or herself humbly in the service of others and while expressing gratitude and respect will lead a life that everyone can be proud of. I know I can speak for the entire school board, administration, and faculty in saying how proud we are of each and every one of you here tonight on reaching this important milestone in life. In closing, I would like to leave you with two quotes that have inspired me through my life. It's ironic, the first one is from Sir Winston Churchill, as we're honoring those on the 75th anniversary of D-Day. And the second one was from Eleanor Roosevelt. Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm." And Roosevelt noted that with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. As you leave our bubble, and I mean our bubble here in Mount Lebanon, you will undoubtedly, and I can guarantee it, encounter difficulties, and not every day will be resulting in success. But you will play the single largest role in determining how you respond to adversity. Keep working, keep fighting, and continue to make us Lebo proud. Thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you, and be safe on this journey. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite to the podium to address the class of 2019, Dr. Timothy Steinhauer, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Brian. Tonight is a special occasion. It's not raining. In a few minutes, when you receive your high school diploma, you mark another significant accomplishment. Use this Mount Lebanon diploma as your personal passport, a passport toward success. For each of us, success may have a different definition. My vision of success probably looks different than yours, and that's how it should be. It's a very personal vision. Success may mean finding a special interest, finding a passion, finding satisfaction, or finding a purpose. Success is a pathway that is always under construction. It's not a destination. However you define success, it's built of many small steps, sometimes even a misstep or two. Through hard work, perseverance, determination, grit, and even some luck, your personal pathway to success requires effort. There are very few shortcuts in life. Sometimes you just have to put in the hard work. For the past decade, I've had the good fortune and honor to watch many of your achievements and accomplishments. More importantly, I've had the chance to get to know many of you. I've watched you sing on stage in Sound of Music, compete as WPIAL basketball champions, and even demonstrate how energy affects matter in the classroom. I've watched you give a sympathetic shoulder to a classmate who just lost a family member. I've watched you shovel the sidewalks of some of our residents and organize a dance-a-thon to raise money for childhood cancer research. And I've watched your academic performance remain at impressive heights as you are consistently ranked among the top-performing high schools in the nation. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of all that you've accomplished. Each day, you have the ability to shape your future. The things you do, the words you say, the actions you take, all have a significant impact. And no doubt, over the last 4 years, you've probably had some great experiences, and let's be honest, probably some not so great experiences. Those great experiences are easy to remember. They make us feel good. Those not so great experiences are also easy to remember, but they too can be used. They can be used as transport. History is filled with stories of people who overcame adversity to achieve great accomplishments. Fittingly, I mentioned the challenges our members of the military faced 75 years ago today on the beaches of Normandy. They made significant sacrifices in order for us to be here today. So what do their stories teach us? When faced with adversity and challenge, you have a choice to be bitter or better. We all go through different and sometimes difficult things in life. You may not always understand why something happens or why something doesn't happen. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel bad for yourself. But these difficulties can be used to move us forward, to transport us to another level. Throughout your life, you'll have many opportunities to choose. You can be bitter and be hampered by disappointment, or you can use that challenging or negative experience to drive you, to teach you, to inspire you to be better. So, what will you choose? To be bitter or better? Remember this, you have power. You have the power to define and achieve success, power to overcome adversity and challenge, and power to impact this world for good. I wish the class of 2019 the very best. Congratulations.
Mr. Reamer, members of the Board of School Directors, Dr. Steinhauer, parents, friends, colleagues, and members of the class of 2019. It is an honor to stand before you, the class of 2019, to recognize what has been nothing less than many, many years of hard work, perseverance, problem solving, dedication, support for your classmates, and genuine care for others. I'm proud to say that the entire Mount Lebanon community celebrates your wonderful accomplishments. I congratulate you on the challenges that you've accepted throughout your high school career, the academic challenges, your athletic accomplishments, your work and extracurricular activities, and the personal obstacles that you may have overcome. I know I speak for all of the teachers, counselors, coaches, and administrators who have worked with you over the years, that we know that the future for our community, nation, and world is in excellent hands. Not only have you performed at a high level academically, your growth as supportive peers to one another and as fellow citizens is remarkable. Whether through your service to our school by leading or participating on student council, representing our school as a good teammate on a competitive team or in an artistic production, or perhaps through your service outside of school by bringing food to a homeless shelter, raising money for cancer research, or tackling an environmental cause. I know I stand before a talented group of caring graduates and look forward to your future leadership. Commencement ceremonies are an opportunity to reflect and recognize the hard work of a group of young adults preparing to make their impact on the world. Over the past 4 years, you have received many tools to help solve the problems of today and that we cannot possibly imagine in the years to come. While the memories of specific topics covered in classes may wane over the years, I know that the problem-solving skills developed and refined by each of you with the support of your teacher these past 4 years will become the defining feature of your bright futures. And quite frankly, we're counting on you. Class of 2019, on behalf of the Mount Lebanon school community, we celebrate and congratulate your willingness to accept and meet new challenges, to serve your school and community, to support each other, and to continue to be problem solvers. I am honored to welcome all of you as alumni of Mount Lebanon High School, and I look forward to watching each of you make your mark on the world. Congratulations and best wishes in your future pursuits. Thank you. At this time, I'm pleased to welcome to the podium to present the Class of 2019 Commencement Address, Abigail Duclos.
I moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania when I was 9 years old. Originally from South Carolina, I remember looking at the 3 stories of my new elementary school and feeling my heart race, pitching upwards towards my throat. I had never seen a school with stairs, let alone one of that size. I had never seen a room as nice as my new homeroom, which was covered with maps of the world and pictures of nature. I had spent the last 3 years learning in a temporary classroom, which was, in all truthfulness, a sweltering mobile home we occupied while my actual school was being stripped of asbestos. Even now, despite having lived in Mount Lebanon for almost 9 years, I can't help but look out at this school with admiration each and every one of the 180 days I'm here. Or, let's face it, each and every one of the 186 to 190 days I'm here. More than the school itself, though, I'm in awe, engulfed in a feeling unable to be confined by fickle words, by the people I have met, the relationships I have seen blossom, and those I have watched decay. When I first moved to Mount Lebanon, my friendships were mainly comprised of one-sided question sessions. My peers marveled at the fact that I had never before seen snow, and asked me with bright eyes if I had ever met a mermaid. Just as those fourth graders were so perplexed by my otherness, an otherness which was likely exacerbated by the fact that I did not know what giant eagle was at the time, and was constantly questioning why so many people casually mentioned a gigantic, deadly bird on Cochrane Road. It may seem, looking around you, that maybe there isn't that much in common among us. Maybe you're looking at the person in front of you who you've never had a class with, never spoken to, and thinking to yourself, I thought they were a sophomore. Maybe you think you remember liking that kid's Instagram post a few months ago, but you can't quite be sure whether or not they really are at Rachel Kate 412. Nonetheless, I'm confident that there are 3 traits we all possess, 3 experiences which flow through each of us as smooth and natural as the blood in our veins. The first part is life. Throughout these past 4 years, we have all striven to live in a way 9-year-old mobile home dwelling me would have deemed impossible, feeling stress migraines pounding between our eyes and our hands cramp up after taking too many notes. Together, we've had our first boyfriends and girlfriends, lost friends and found friends, first fights and date nights, all side by side. However, just as goodness cannot exist without the blackened contrast of evil, so too can life not exist without death, which is the second part of our journey together. Now, perhaps that choice of words may seem a little melodramatic, but let's face it, we've been through a lot these past 4 years. We have wondered about this fascinating universe, about the world we live in but barely understand, about the empathy of kind-hearted peers and the apathy of an unchanging dashboard screen. Together, we have felt the soil beneath our feet rumble as our country, our synagogues, our neighborhoods, our churches, and our schools were attacked. And we tilted our heads to the sky, breathed in the boiling air, and asked to only become more united in the face of such violence. As we search for guidance in the journey out of adolescence and into the reality of the world around us, we think about our little rock hurtling through space and question, will I change the world? When only silence comes, we push back our shoulders, unclench our jaws, open our eyes, and continue moving forward. After death, of course, comes rebirth. High school is just the beginning. If you were one of the kids who walked into this school every day, rain or shine, heard the buzzing chaos of these hallways, and felt utterly at ease, you will miss this place. You'll look back fondly at pictures and through notebooks and ponder how the time passed so quickly. You'll move on to college, the military, a gap year, or any number of future ventures. Eventually, your memories of this school, frantically preparing for midterms the night before, dancing your heart out underneath the bright lights of Center Court, won't be as vivid, but they will still be home. If you were one of the kids who stared at your feet as you walked into this building, head down, toes curled inward, and felt a growing chasm of dread in your stomach every time you heard that bell ring, congratulations, you've made it. You too will move forward, shedding the past self that made your shoulders hunch, and find a you that stands up straight, eyes forward, chin up. You will grow as quickly as the bright green grass of spring, and not to sound too much like a Hallmark card, but I believe in you. As we venture into this final stage together, I will be the first to admit that I am afraid. Afraid that my rebirth will never finalize, that my renaissance will be halted by the inky tendrils of some monstrous plague. Maybe, like me, you stare at your ceiling at night and ask, what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't make it? What if a double major in English and Slavic studies turns out not to have too many career opportunities? Well, united by the dance of life, the horrors of death, and the humanity of rebirth, we must learn to accept these fears. Simply, to dream without ever risking opening your eyes, standing up, and walking towards the horizon is pointless. A dream without a hand reaching out to grasp its pastel edges is not a dream at all. That simultaneously fear-filled and love-filled rebirth has a place on this grassy field and below this aquamarine sky, and I hope it has a place within you all as well. You are all as bright as the oil paints of Botticelli, as complex as the flowing brushstrokes of Da Vinci, and as strong as the marble of Michelangelo. And I hope, one day, you don't ask, will I change the world, but rather, how much? Thank you.
Mr. Reamer, as President of the Board of School Directors, and Dr. Steinhauer, as Superintendent of Schools, it is my honor to present the Mount Lebanon High School Class of 2019. I hereby affirm that the candidates for graduation assembled here on the field have met the requirements of graduation as stipulated by the Mount Lebanon Board of Education, the Pennsylvania Department of Education, and the laws governing the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Calling the rolls this evening to recognize each graduate will be the senior class homeroom teachers and school counselors, and the diplomas will be issued by Dr. Steinhauer and myself.
Odina Abdurahimova.
Brenna Baker.
Eden Ackerman.
Megan Baldwin.
Joshua Allen Ackerman.
Nikolai Bandosh.
Timothy J. Adler.
Lauren Barnett.
Mia Rose Augustinelli.
Catherine Barone.
Hadi Al-Kafaji.
Madison Bartone.
Joseph Paul Albers. All right.
Sarah Andrea Bashaw.
Emily Mary Amato.
Matthew Alexander Beamsterbor.
James Thomas Anderson III.
Flynn Begor.
Aiden Scott Andre.
Logan Bear.
Alexandra Angelopoulos.
Sophia Beggy.
Emily Marie Christine Arrow.
Teresa Bendel.
R. Tyler John Augenstein. All right, Tyler.
Brianne Bender.
Noel Amaris Awad.
Catherine Benyash.
Lev Azarkan. Congratulations, Lev.
Clinton Bennett.
Christopher James Backner. Congratulations.
Henry Benstead.
Brian Daniel Bame. Congratulations.
Sarah Allison Bergfeld.
Grace Catherine Bailey.
Francesca Berger.
Pavel Bogachenko.
Anand Banwani.
Emily Grace Bothwell.
Suzanne Bojwani.
Aiden Gregory Bradley.
Haley Nicole Bilowski.
Madison Virginia Bradley.
Sebastian Capetta.
Holden Brandenstein.
Alexandra M. Chormansky.
Alexander Francis Brokaw.
Diana Grace Chudnovsky.
Margaret Kathleen Brown.
Rachel Emily Clark.
Tiaja Lynn Brown.
Cullen Thompson Cleary.
Lauren Marie Bucci.
Seamus Cochran.
Isaac Alexander Burton Perez.
Juliana Taylor Collins.
Riley Mara Byrne.
Margaret Olivia Collins.
Anne Elizabeth Kane.
Phoebe K. Connell.
Natalie Renee Callahan.
Quinn M. Connolly.
Lucille Menand Cameron.
Lola J. Conti.
Ariana Ava Caminos.
Mandy Angelina Cooper.
Kaya Elizabeth Camerata.
Peter Kovacic Cosentino.
Ava Michelle Campbell.
Griffin Riley Coyne.
Cameron Constantine Canales.
Evan P. Cousins.
Roman Luke Capristo.
Adam David Kraft.
Bridget Ann Casti.
Jacob Albert Craig.
Sydney Helen Cawley.
Ethan William Paul Shant.
Emmeline Catherine Cheney.
Carmen Josephine Cunningham.
Christiana Joan Chase.
Megan Patricia D'Alessandro.
Jane Marjorie Chavez.
Samantha Ann Darabont.
Joseph Michael Chavez.
Eve C. Dornback.
Justin Chin.
Joshua Christopher Doherty.
Jad M. Dardari.
Cosette Marie Druck.
Sarah Isabel Davidson.
Abigail R. Duclos.
Margot De Abreu.
Justin Craig Duda.
Maya Debsky.
Erin Catherine Duffy.
Lucas C. DeCaro.
Ellen Grace Dunbar.
Nicholas Edward DiUlio.
John Mark Duncan.
Hari Delgado Benaim.
Aoife Ruby Dunn.
Jacob Eli Delana.
William Henry Eland.
Lydia Elizabeth Delvaux.
Mary Grace Elder.
David Ignatius Denzik.
Ray Catherine Eliu.
Owen Malloy Descalzi.
Riley Jean Eliu.
Audrey Lore Desnain.
Jesselyn Rose Ellis.
Elizabeth Ann DeWitt.
Andrew M. Elman.
Maxwell James DeWitt.
Graham Marcus Emery.
Logan J. Dieterly.
Sophia Hayden Engel.
Juliana Elizabeth Dillon.
Griffin Michael Erdley. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it?
Stephen Dimitriadis.
Nicholas John Evangelista.
Georgina Margaret Pelletier DiNardo.
Aww. Antonio Christopher Evans.
Emily Steyer Doherty.
Marco Scott Fabian.
Stephen Thomas Donahue.
Gus Falbo. Congratulations, Gus.
Robert Patrick Donahue.
Wyatt D. George.
Lainey Marie Donaldson.
Luke Harlan Giles.
Sophia Mary Donati.
Anthony C. Giorgiani.
Kelly Therese Donis.
Isaac Walk Goldman.
Dahlia Angela Fantini.
Taylor Madison Goldtrap.
Simon Elliott Farban.
Charles Andrew Gordon.
Hannah Elizabeth Fidel.
Samantha Marie Gorecki. Kelsey C. Gorman.
Tesoro Augusto Fidel.
Miles S. Greenbaum.
Daniel Andrew Felser.
Benjamin David Greenwood.
Ethan Russell Furquette.
Reed Guan.
Amanda Baum Finizio.
Brendan David Guest.
Kayla Elise Finkbeiner.
Max A. Guthrie.
Emma Jingling Fish.
Carter J. Hall.
Thomas Michael Fleming the sixth.
Mara Elaine Horaus.
Michael Gibson Frilino.
Michael Thomas Horaus.
Tyler Funovitz.
Maximus Harris.
Jenna Elizabeth Fafaro.
Angelina Luba Hazer.
Stephen G. Galactic.
Daniel Kenneth Helmessy.
Dominic Ambrose Galliotto.
Gabriella Marie Herring.
Joseph Stephen Gallo.
Kendra Harrington.
Shane Edward Gannon.
Jenna C. Hess.
Jack Robert Garlick.
Eden Louisa Jorna.
Peter Kenneth Garlitz.
Michael Kale.
Eva Francis Gabor.
Graham Noble Kalish.
Mitchell Sam Gelb.
Alyssa Marie Caper.
Nathaniel John Hoagland.
Michael Lewis Capel.
James Harold Hollenbaugh.
Joy Minson Keating.
Veronica M. Holtzschlag.
Nolan Robert Keebler.
Carrie Kathleen Howard.
Daniel James Kaiser.
David Francis Howe.
Rose C. Kaiser.
Madeline M. Harbor.
Madeline Rose Kelly.
Nathan Robert Hughes.
Meredith Grace Kelly.
Luke Matthew Husak.
Liam B. Kerr.
Emma Noel Imbarlina.
Kayla Marie King.
Grace Allen Iovino.
Andrew Zane Kirk.
Micah Cathra Jean Eisner.
Jordana Emily Kleiner.
Catherine Grace Jakovic.
Nora Elise Kogan.
Julianne Marie Jarek.
Regina Margaret Condor.
Yi Jung.
Ashley Lane Knopka.
Owen Dwyer Johns.
Ryan Francis Cosmer. Congratulations, Ryan.
Hannah Judith Jones.
Daniel S. Kovalin.
Marissa Jean Joseph.
Isabel Marie Cohenhoven.
Will M. Joseph.
Grant Robert Cradle.
Julia A. Lalama.
Sydney Kraut.
Benjamin S. Landau.
Isabella Ann Kravick.
Matthew Lewis Larkin.
Ethan Robert Kreisel.
Sophie Ann Lover.
Lillian Marie Kubit.
Ryan John Levenbean.
Valentina Kulinich.
Aaron Mackenzie Leach.
Blake Michael Martin.
Rachel R. Lee.
Isabel Colleen Martin.
Isabel Emily Levine.
Levi Spencer Martin.
Francesco Giuliano Lease.
Madison Elizabeth Maselko.
Katie Lynn.
Sarah Edith Massoff.
Wiley Axum Lindsay.
Diamond Aaliyah Matthews.
Paul Benjamin Linkowski.
Rory Joseph McCarthy.
Brian Shaway Liu.
Thomas Perry McLean.
Jillian Livingston.
Mia Francis McClinchy.
Ian Redding Loop.
Michael J. McCourt.
Sean Patrick Loughran.
Elizabeth McDyer.
Sophia E. Lyon.
Bonnie Jean McGahey.
Vladislav Roman Makarenko.
Daniel Patrick McGuigan.
Jeremy Thomas Machow.
Cameron Lee McKeever.
Michelle Rose Malizio.
Mark Regis McKenzie.
Molly Jane Mingan.
Seth Patrick McCurley.
Adam Tyler Marks.
Sean Joseph McKinney.
Charles Lewis Merriman.
Ian Tucker McNabb.
Grace Carol Meyer.
Hunter Regis Hiram McQuaid.
Cole Richard Michaels.
Sarah Elizabeth McCrory.
Petru Mihalescu.
Morgan Aubrey Meir.
Elena Veronica Mikish.
Cameron Patrick Powers.
Mackenzie Marie Miller.
Laura Rafe.
Madison Nicole Miller.
Maria F. Rama.
Clark James Mitchell.
Yukta Chandrakant Rana.
Hayden Paul Mitchell.
Elizabeth Grace Rapkin.
Quinn Thomas Mitchell.
Melissa Hope Redding.
Kincaid John Thomas Moran.
Claire Elizabeth Redman.
Luke Joseph Morgan.
Jack Devlin Reese.
Seth Clark Morgan.
Jack Andrew Remark.
Chloe Olivia Morris.
Sarah Ray Rentler.
Eugene Joseph Moses.
Clay Harris Repchek.
Nico Ray Musaraka.
Anthony Michael Reynolds.
Nathan Milo Myers.
Alexander Stewart Reinhardt.
Arden Stone Nagel Toft.
Mia McCarty Rhodes.
Jamie Catherine Napoleon.
Joseph Edward Rice.
Ruby Rose Nadelson.
Miranda Kelly Richardson.
Thank you. Congratulations. Zachary Michael Nicholas.
Liliana Philomena Rignani.
Perrin J. Nightingale.
Sophia Renata Rignani.
Michael Caden Palmer.
Grace Caroline Rowing.
Rosani Larry Palmer.
Christian Michael Sablack.
Lucian Vincenzu Panatescu.
Henry Silverman.
Ernie David Pangles.
Ryan Jacob Silverman.
Laura Grace Parrish.
Adam Simkovich.
Jeremiah A. Pashuda.
Marco R. Simon.
Stephen Frederick Pasadelis.
Isabel Christian Skosik.
Maria Victoria Pavlenko.
Joshua William Smalls.
Lashida Lachelle Payne.
Aiden Cole Smith.
Vincent Nils Pecor.
Dawson Patrick Smith.
Nicholas Allen Pelicano.
Katie Ann Smith.
Eliana Carly Perlman.
Noah S. Smith.
Anthony Jacob Petco.
Thank you, we made it finally.
Catherine Elizabeth Smolensky.
Sadie Catherine Pillion Gardner.
Paige Jacqueline Elizabeth Snedden.
Madeline Aileen Pingowski.
Sarah Grace Snow.
Amari Deanna Plummer.
Liam Michael Cleveland Somber.
Branwyn Alexander Paulette.
Eric N. Sowers.
Ian L. Post.
Samantha Grace Squatriglia.
Isabella Araminta Posty.
Robert John Starzinski III.
Jackson Burton Potter.
Thank you.
Morgan Keeley Steiner.
Sam August Saperstein.
Lauren H. Stewart.
Philippe Sahinidis.
Anna C. Sulecki.
Vivian Marie Salvucci.
Matthew J. Sullivan.
Anthony J. Sandora.
Emma Joan Vendretti.
Isabella Maria Sandora.
Haley Shea Wagner.
Joshua Thomas Shaw.
Bryce Buchanan Walker.
Jane Havis Schaefer.
Xavier Ray Walker.
Ready? Henry Coffee Shell.
Courtney Therese Walsh.
Ready? Mia Elena Shembri.
Anthony Michael Walters.
Ready? Samuel Joseph Schrader.
Rachel Victoria Walker.
Walters.
Walters.
Ready? Carson Thomas Schuler.
Timothy Mercine Walters.
Alexis Ein Schulte Albert.
Kayla Wang.
Rebecca Hannah Schwartz.
Trinity Maria Ward.
Devin Victoria Scott Davis.
Belinda Rose Watson.
Ready? Cameron Elizabeth Scott Van Dusen.
Troy Richard Weaver.
Timothy Robert Selby.
Alexandra Margaret Wells.
Bryn Marie Shanahan.
Maya Bethany West.
Dennis Edward Shapiro.
Palmer Joseph West.
Jack Marshall Sharon.
Ansley Stell Westbrook III.
Ready? Brittany Amber Schneiper.
Mira Chivukula Whitson.
Ready? Robert Isaac Schneiper.
Brandon Paul Williams.
Max Ryan Siegert.
Garrett Richard Weimer.
Sophia Marie Zagatti.
Lawrence John Winchell.
Cameron B. Taylor. I'm so proud of you.
Regis Reed Wintermantle.
Holly Rose Tischendorf.
Kaylee Jane Whitman.
Andrea Veronique Toder.
Amanda N. Wolf.
Mahala Catherine Toder.
Jamie Lynn Wolf.
Samantha Rose Torek.
Jessica Wolf.
Johan Traum.
Jacob Wolkowitz.
Laura Rose Tubbs.
Sam Wong.
Clara Elizabeth Turner.
Miranda Elizabeth Wright.
Emma Catherine Uffelman.
Daniel Shaw.
Lucas Gerald Vargas Valderrama.
Jonathan Yan.
David Edison Vaughn.
James Maxwell Young.
David Joseph Venturella.
Zachary Young.
Matthew Thomas Vines.
Dilnoza Unisova.
Lauren Kathleen Bono.
Megan Yutzi.
Jacob D'Amico.
Anna Elizabeth Zach.
Maya Gordienko.
Matthew William Zanone.
Jay Horsfall.
Caden Zabrowski.
Samuel Todd Canola.
Amy Zhang.
Molly Elizabeth Malone.
Muning Zhang.
Hannah Sage Pole Cummings.
Zachary Aaron Zimmerman. Gwendolyn McQuaid Zitka.
Okay. Kristen J.C. Marie Austin. Aaron William Berger. Gerard Luke Klein. Ethan Michael Manus. Nathan Lee Rich. Andrew J. Rovers. Mamta Tamang. Here it is. Joseph Anthony Trombetta. Wait till he's done.
Would you please join me in a round of applause for the Mount Lebanon High School class of 2019. At this time, I would ask everyone to stand, and audience members, please remove your hats. As a long-standing tradition, our senior members of the concert choir will perform the Mount Lebanon alma mater, followed by the senior members of the triple trio singing the Irish Blessing.
Your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields, until we meet again, my friend, until we meet again. Palm of his hand. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields till we meet again. We meet again. May God hold you in His hand.
As a symbol of graduation, I would ask the class of 2019 to turn your tassels from your right to your left. Before we begin the recessional, I would like to say congratulations and good luck to the class of 2019. Your futures are extremely bright, and we wish you well as you pursue your individual endeavors. I would request that families and community members please remain in the stands until the recessional is complete. We then invite you to come to the field. Thank you for attending. Class of 2019, in celebration, I invite you to toss your caps.
graduation?
Gonna go to college next fall.
What advice would you give to incoming freshmen?
Okay, you gotta learn how to study freshman year. You're gonna think your class is so easy you don't need to study, but at least learn how to study so you don't get screwed over senior year, like I did.
What advice would you give to incoming freshmen?
I would say take advantage of everything that you can do here, everyone that you can meet, and really just make the most of your experience here.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your Mount Lebanon education?
10.
What advice would you give to incoming freshmen?
I think that if you have anything that you are scared of doing or that you want to do, just take the risk and throw yourself into whatever activity that you want to do.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your Mount Lebanon education?
I would rate my Mount Lebanon education at a 9.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your Mount Lebanon experience?
9.235.
What are your immediate plans following graduation?
I'm going to New York City with my best friend.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself somewhere where I can just be happy, eat some good food, travel a lot. That's the plan, so yeah.
What was your most memorable moment in high school?
My most memorable moment in high school would have been the Sound of Music this year. It was amazing. I played Maria, and I was able to connect with these 7 wonderful children, and obviously my captain Von Trapp, so it was just a really great experience. It was one of my favorites.
What are your immediate plans after graduation?
I plan to travel to Romania to work and volunteer at an orphanage.
What are your immediate plans following graduation?
Well, in the fall, I'm going to go to Pitt to pursue a major in physician's assistant studies and then maybe a minor in theater. So.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate your Mount Lebanon education?
To be honest, I would rate it a 10, and that's not even a lie because I think it prepares us super well for academics, with math and with English especially. And I also think that it creates a really great environment for everyone to have a little niche and a spot in the group, and it's a really inclusive and fun environment.